Hello again and happy Sunday from Metro Manila, the Philippines, Southeastern Asia. Finland, my distant native land in Northern Europe, has been one of the most successful fighting against the COVID-19 pandemic. Yes, it is true that it has accumulated over 21,000 human deaths and that sadly the death toll over 21,000 human cases, human infections, and sadly the death toll in Finland is approaching 400. But it has been over 10 times more successful in terms of the number of recorded human COVID-19 cases than its western neighbor Sweden, and multiple times more successful than its huge eastern neighbor Russia in fighting the disease, and many times more successful than such European countries as Spain, Germany, Italy, France, and Britain. However, the Social Affairs and Health Minister, Social Democrat Krista Kiuru, in the five-party centre-left Green Finnish coalition government led by Mrs. Sanna Marin, a fellow Social Democrat who is the Prime Minister, has cautioned the Finns not to expect a COVID-19-free summer 2021. She has made the prediction that the COVID-19 pandemic will still in some form exist in Finland in late June 2021, when Finns will be celebrating the Midsummer Day. So I'm going to read a summary of Minister Kiuru's statement. Published by the English language edition of YLE, Finland's public broadcasting service. Social Services Minister Krista Kiuru says Finland would be among the first states to get a COVID vaccine. She talked to the talk show yesterday, on Saturday, November the 21st, 2020, talk show Ykkösaamu or Channel 1 Morning, that she didn't believe Finland would be completely free of the virus by midsummer, though she said recent vaccine news were promising. We'll be among the first countries to get the vaccine. We'll start as soon as it's possible, but experts need to evaluate what types of risks we're willing to take, explained Minister Kiuru. The minister said the recent uptick in infections in the capital region, meaning the Helsinki region and various neighboring or nearby cities and towns, was alarming. If there's 1,000 infections a week in Uusimaa, which is the historical province, whose biggest capital Helsinki is, as well as being whose biggest city, most populous city Helsinki is, as well as being Finland's biggest city and Finland's capital, then Finland can't afford to continue managing the epidemic this way, said Minister Kiuru, adding she was pleased by stricter measures announced in the capital region on Friday, November the 20th, 2020. As of Monday, November the 23rd, 2020, participants at indoor public events will be limited to 20 people in the Helsinki metropolitan area, following the announcement by Helsinki Mayor Mr. Jan Vapaavuori of the National Coalition Party on Friday. Minister Kiuru, however, said she didn't believe it was necessary for the Finnish state to impose emergency measures as it did during the spring of 2020. Prime Minister Sanna Marin and Social Services Minister Kiuru have meanwhile indicated that restaurants and eateries could expect further curbs on opening hours to contain the virus. It's clear that we can't just allow infection numbers to keep rising, said Minister Kiuru in the interview. She said it was important that the province of Uusimaa authorities manage the situation without the government rushing to step in. The minister pointed to successful regional efforts to stifle infection clusters in northeastern Finland in the province of Kainuu, in eastern Finland the province of South Savo, and in western Finland in the city of Vaasa. Finland's Ministry of Social Affairs and Health is currently preparing new rules for testing all arriving passengers at the Helsinki-Vantaa International Airport. Cities in the capital area have criticized the move as too burdensome, as it would drain healthcare personnel. Minister Kiuru acknowledged the criticism, saying the region didn't have an overabundance of healthcare workers. She said the point was to prevent the virus from crossing into Finland. Testing is a way to ensure that the virus stops at the border and that people arrive safely in the country. At the moment, testing is done sporadically at Finland's largest airport. Any decisions regarding mandatory airport testing will ultimately be decided by lawmakers, meaning the members of the Finnish parliament, according to Minister Kiuru.